Alright, so this is going to be a video for how to draw a skull. So, I have the fake skull that we're using in class, one of them. Y'all, anytime you're trying to draw an object, you want to break it down by basic shapes. I know this is super zoomed in right now, it's fine. But if you were to look at a skull and break it down by shapes, so like the top is kind of what? Circle or roundish, and the bottom. So if you're looking at the front of the skull, you have this big curve like it's a circle, and then the bottom, what basic shape would you think that would be?
Square.
Square or oval, or maybe kind of like U shape. So what I'm going to do, I'm looking at my skull while I'm doing this. And I'm going to start by giving myself a circle for this top of the skull. And I'm drawing super light, and I'm not worried about my circle being perfect because right now I'm just sketching it out. From there, I think the bottom of the jaw is more like a U shape. So I'm going to come in here. And the U shape doesn't actually go all the way to the edge of the skull. It stops a little bit in. So I'm going a little bit in and giving my U. Shh. From there, you can divide your skull up and down in half to give some basic lines. So if you were to imagine a line going through your skull from the top and the side, splitting it into quadrants, that way to break it down. So from here, my nose would be coming underneath that top quadrant, and it's kind of like two weird oval shapes that are upside down, almost like almonds. Then you can give yourself a little crack for the nose and give yourself some eyes. So our eyes, they're a little bit kind of round shapes. They're almost round, but there's a little bit more dimension going on with them. So it's kind of like round shapes with a point near the center. Same thing on the other side. And I'm looking at my skull as I'm doing this, drawing from direct observation, so constantly looking back and forth so that I can see the distance between the skull and the eyes. So like right now, the eyes are pretty close to the nose, so I have them pretty close to the nose like they are up here. From there, I can start giving myself some guidelines for my teeth. So your teeth, you have the line in the middle, and then you have top and bottom. So I'm going to come below my nose, okay, and I'm going to give myself a slight kind of curve down, since my teeth are kind of curving down on either side. So it's going to look almost like a tiki face right now. From there, you can go and get your teeth. So looking at the teeth, you have this slight curve and then almost like a rectangle. So give it a slight curve at the top, rectangle at the bottom. And you are constantly looking back and forth, paying attention to what's on your skull in order to be able to draw it. Same thing for the bottom. So the bottom is doing it right on top. So curve at the bottom, kind of square tooth at the top, and you keep going. Hold on. Go sit down. Alright, so from here, I have some basic shapes for my skull. Now I need to redefine the outside edges, because really if you look at my skull, it's curved at the top, but then it kind of juts out for the jaw, comes back in, dips in, and comes back out, and this jaw is a little bit more shaped. So I'm going to look at the top of my skull, and I'm going to start adjusting it. So I'm going to kind of come in here. I want to kind of give my eye a little bit more depth. My cheekbone comes out on the side. And then it goes back in. From there, I have a little bit back behind here for the lower jaw. It's going to come out, down, into the chin. Shh. Same thing on the other side. So I want to look at my skull. I'm going to kind of give my little definition to my eye. Then the cheek comes out and goes back in. Same thing for that back jaw. Back jaw comes out and down to that point. And then I can kind of keep developing my skull some more. So this is just a basic skull. But you can go in and add more definition. So you can add like the cracks, right? I can go in and then I can erase my guidelines. So my guidelines were those basic shapes that I started with beforehand. So like the lines that are dividing it, the lines inside. And then once I have that, I want to look at my teeth more. So there's more markings on my teeth. So kind of coming from above my nose and my teeth, they kind of come up a little bit. Get more of the bone structure behind our teeth or in our jaw. And then looking at our nose, there's a little bit more cracks in there going on and off to the side. And y'all, I will upload this so that y'all can watch this as well later on. Even if you don't want to watch it, that's fine. Shh. And then once you have that basic shape, then you would go back and add your shading. So my shading, again, you always want to work light to dark. I'm going to go ahead and make my eyes because my eyes are one of my darkest areas. So I'm going to come in here. I'm holding my pencil to where I have the most access with it flat, so my fingers are not wrapped around it like I'm writing. They're underneath so I can shade easily. And I'm going to come in here and I'm doing my tonal shading. So I'm taking my pencil flat and I'm doing small circles going around so I can get a nice soft shading. Anytime I want to make a sharper line, I can angle my pencil up or I can hold my pencil up more to get a sharper, cleaner line. So kind of cleaning up that edge a bit. And then do the same thing to the other eye. So again, tonal shading, make sure you're holding your pencil correctly. Y'all can go ahead and clean up without talking so I can finish this.
You have 11 subscribers. You have 11 subscribers.
Okay, I'm still trying to record the video for y'all. After that, then you can continue your shading. Y'all, if I didn't approve you for your final paper today, I'll do that tomorrow. Go ahead and clean up and put up all the supplies.
Wait, what are these tablets for? I'm doing the crayon. How do you turn this off?
And